Mohita Sharma ma'am. Monitoring.
Mentoring. So the
Mentoring.
a mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see yourself, and the mentor is the one who actually helps you to draw all those talents out. And Dr. Mohita has been a mentor to so many people, so many women. She runs the very successful Women Ophthalmological Society, and she'll be speaking to us on mentorship, her take on it.
First of all, thank you, Dr. Ellen, for acknowledging. And yes, I taught you first thing how to clean the OT floor yourself, because you should know first, because then only you would be able to monitor your staff. So I'll be talking on mentoring, my take. Now, frankly speaking, as Dr. Ellen has already said, I have for many years been only a private practitioner, a totally commercially driven private practitioner, with no experience of teaching and no experience of mentoring. But as your practice grows and it becomes into an institute, you have fellowship, you have fellows, you have trainees, and somewhere people start calling you a mentor. And for me, it was a life-changing experience with Women Ophthalmology Society, where many women started saying, I'm a mentor. And so I went back and introspected as to why they are calling me a mentor, and if they are calling me a mentor, how a mentor can be better. And that is what I want to share with you, what I learned and what I feel mentors should be. Now, since this is a subject which is very close to my heart now, so my initial slides are all a little philosophical, so bear with all those philosophical, and then I will go on from each slide. What is the message that I want to put across for mentoring, my take. For the mentees, you are no ordinary people. You are a soul on a mission. When you really want something, it's because that desire originated in your soul. You were not born to be mediocre and ordinary. When you start walking on your journey to learn, you soon become a part of the crowd. Learning takes a backseat, and a crowd or a herd mentality rules. Being a part of crowd is an easy way out, but it also makes your soul suffer. This can change the day you meet your mentor or a teacher, and this is the date in Samara. It is a day that is written in the stars, a date with destiny. Everyone who starts out is at ground zero to begin with, but how they end up can be shaped up by a mentor. A mentor awakens the sleeping language of your soul. What your mind can conceive, your body can achieve, and your mentor makes it happen. The mentor makes it possible. Whatever you want, that mentor will make it possible and is a guiding force for this. You have to work hard every day, bit by bit, and you will see yourself growing exponentially. And in that path, when you feel yourself feeling low or depressed or confused, you can reach out to your mentor, and the right mentor would be right there by your side at any time of the day or night. Running away does not solve a problem, it only increases the distance from the solution, and the right mentor can give you the solution for every challenge. You have to take the criticism in a positive way, and when you take criticism as a gospel truth, because it is coming from your mentor, you will go towards positivity. So you have to become an extraordinary ophthalmologist. Uniqueness is your essence, which you have to rise above the ordinary. And when you reach there, you have to remember to help others who are still struggling on the way. What happens when we are teachers? We forget what it was like to be a student. We expect results. We forget the anxieties, the jealousness, the insecurities, and we have a lot of expectations and we expect results. So we have to remember that it is always a give back time for mentors, and we have to believe in the concept of givers gain, which means the more we give, the more we get. Now my topic, mentoring, my take after these philosophical slides. Let's see the first slide. You are no ordinary person, you are a soul on a mission. So my take for my mentee is that I always try to make my mentee believe that as a mentor, and I feel that every mentor should make their mentee believe that they are meant to be extraordinary people. We are not born in this world to just eat food, sleep, get up, do our work, and then again sleep, and then get up again. We are meant to do extraordinary things, and the day your mentee starts believing this, your mentee will do very, very well in life. So you have to make your mentee believe that they have to become not just extraordinary surgeon, but extraordinary clinician, extraordinary person, and for this they have to put in an extra bit. Second slide. When you start walking on your journey to learn, you soon become a part of the crowd. So as a mentor should always make the mentee believe that the mentee should not be a part of the crowd. The mentor has to support the mentee and pull that mentee up, but also they have to make them believe that they have to master in something at least. I always believe that the mentor should tell the mentee that there should be one thing by which that mentee should be known in this world. If somebody thinks of you, they should think of something that is associated with you, and this is something you can achieve only when you master something. So for example, when I have my fellows, I ask them, you want to do a fellowship in phaco-refractive, but what is in that refractive part that you want to excel in? And they will tell me one small thing, we want to excel in this, so you should be master in that, and that's the role of the mentor. This can change the day you meet your mentor, and this is the date which is written in the stars and date with destiny. We all talk so much about a deteriorating association between the mentor and mentee, where we say that our students and our mentees are no longer respecting us. So we have to make our mentee or our students believe that you are there because you were destined to meet them. And this is something that was written in the stars, and they are lucky to find this association because you are going to bring about a big change in their professional life. Once they start believing that you will bring about a big change in their professional life, they will automatically respect you better. We will not have to force respect out of them, it will come automatically. And this is not just make them believe, we have to do it for them also. Everyone who starts out is at the ground zero to begin with, but mentor is somebody who shapes up their career. So in this, again, I would like to say we have to make the mentee understand first what their level is. Even if they are at ground zero, we have to tell them your level is this, but now you need to come here, and this is how I will support you. Once we make them believe, they will see what was the beginning result and they will see what was the end result. You have to ask them, what is your 1-year plan? What is your 5-year plan? What is your 15-year plan? And accordingly, I will support you. A mentor awakens the sleeping language of your soul. Every person in this world has a hidden ambition. Many a times they don't come out with this hidden ambition. In fact, it remains at the back of their mind. So it's the role of the mentor to take out that hidden ambition. In fact, I remember there was one of my mentors, I consider that person as a mentor, who told me, what is your ambition? I had a small practice at that time. So I said, I want a bigger hospital. So he said, you envision that this is that place where you want it, envision that this is the hospital, then this is how it will look like. And once you do that, things will automatically happen. So he took out that hidden ambition from me, and I started working in that direction. It actually happened, and when it happened, I thanked him. So similarly, every mentor has a role that they should take out that hidden ambition from them, and then only they will be able, because every person may have a different ambition. So you cannot be just thinking in one direction and doing it your way. You have to do it the way your mentee is thinking. What your mind can conceive, your body can achieve, your mentor can make it happen. So again, it's almost the same thing as which I said in the last slide. You have to make your mentee envision, and after that, you have to make the mentee make it happen. Once you do that, you're a good mentor for that mentee. You have to tell your mentor that you have to work hard every day, bit by bit, and you will see yourself growing exponentially. You have to tell them that there is no shortcut to success. For that, you have to be an example yourself of working hard, and they will definitely emulate you. We nowadays talk so much about the younger generation, where they say that they do not work hard. But once they see you working hard, they will definitely emulate. And you have to tell them also that whatever is achieved is not achieved out of a shortcut, but only when we work hard. The right mentor, when you feel yourself, when you are feeling low or depressed or confused, reach out for your mentor or reach out to your mentee. So you have to be there for all, and you have to be the go-to person. You may be a mentor professionally, but that mentee may be having personal challenges also which are interfering with professional growth, and there also you have to give your advice in a subtle way to help them reach where they reach. And when you reach there, remember to help others who are still struggling on the way. So it is your duty as a mentor to inculcate in the mentee that if they have reached there, they have to be giving it back to the mentees that they have. So it has to become a cycle. And finally, what happens when we are teachers, we expect results, and we forget anxieties, jealousies, insecurities, etc. So as a mentor, you have to put yourself in the shoes of the mentee, and you have to understand their challenges and accordingly work on them. So last slide, you have to make them feel that they are not alone in their professional journey. And my last, in fact, slide is on Women Ophthalmology Society, which is all based on mentor-mentee programs. This is the first mentor-mentee program which started around 6 years back. So it now works, or everything there works on mentor and mentee concept, and that is where I myself have learned a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mohita, for that very insightful and interesting talk. So you very nicely brought out the qualities of a good mentor. Just two questions. One is that how does a person actively seek out a mentor? So everyone may not be lucky. There are teachers and then there are mentors. So everybody may not, organically find a mentor. How do you actively seek out a mentor?
You may be working in an organization where you may find somebody whom you feel is capable of being your mentor. It is somewhere, it is by default that they are mentors, but somewhere you may not actually find that mentor in the organization that you're working in. I believe there need not be one mentor in a person's life. There can be multiple mentors, and these multiple mentors can be changing at different points of time. So you have to actually go out and seek and take that first step. For example, if you are impressed by somebody and you feel that you want that person to be your mentor, you may go to a conference, you may find where that person is, and you may directly interact with them. Nobody will say no to becoming a mentor, because when you put a person on that pedestal of a mentor, that person, even if that person is a selfish person and not a very giving person, will automatically come in that mode. So your requirement of mentorship may be different. It may be just that you want a one-on-one conversation on how to go about in your professional career. It may be related to your super speciality. It may be anything. It may be you have had some personal challenges and you feel that another person has doing well despite similar challenges. Or it may be that you want to do a training or fellowship. So there are multiple opportunities, I feel, for seeking out for a mentor. You just have to go and take that step. Nobody says no.
Thank you. And like you mentioned, when you manifested that you would have a clinic, and when it actually came true, you went and thanked your mentor. So I would just like to add that mentorship is always a two-way street. So there are a lot of mentees, who've taken their path and gone away, never come back to their mentor. So it's very important for the mentees to always keep giving inputs to their mentor, so that he can also, feel that sense of satisfaction, come and talk to them, give them an input.
And to this I want to add, once you're a mentor and you have given whatever you wanted to give to the mentee, you have to forget about it, and you don't have to be worried about him or her coming and thanking you. There are mentees who don't come back and thank you, but it's okay, you did your job.
Yeah, that was from the mentee's point of view. And as a last question, what is there for the mentor? Like, you've been a mentor to so many people. What is there for you? Is it the sense of satisfaction? Is it what drives you to be a mentor?
I think it is our responsibility that when we had certain challenges and struggles and we reach somewhere, it's our responsibility to teach others or to give shortcuts to others. That is what is called giver's gain, which I always talk about. The more you give to others, automatically the more you will get. You don't have to sit and think that if I give, how much did I get back? But this is a rule of the world. If I give something to you, you will automatically try to give back something to me. So, but it is my duty to give. That's what I feel. And in fact, this is what I saw in Women Ophthalmologists Society, that there were many ladies who said, when the society started, this society is not needed, it's not for me. If I could achieve so much, can't others do it? So we put them all in the mentoring role. We said, you are needed. It's not that you need the society needs you. And when they came into a mentoring role, I found that they were so much more happier, and in fact they were coming and thanking us. Thank you for putting me in that mentoring role. I realize what it is to mentor, and I realize what it is to give back, and I'm so happy about it. So it's a satisfaction which the mentor gets, because world is not about what is everything. We are all into what is there in for me, what do I get. I
can't prevent myself from sharing a few things. So one thing, it just comes to me that when Swami Vivekananda first went to Ramakrishna Paramahansa, so what Ramakrishna Paramahansa's first words were, and his eyes were closed, he said that Noren tui obosheshe eshechish, means at last you have come. So Swami Vivekananda was contemplating that this mentee of mine is going to come to me someday. And when he came, this is what he said, and it was a prophecy. So each mentor also picks up his mentee. If you have, Mohita, if you have 10 people coming and say, Madam, please take me into your fellowship, I want to, be like you in refractive and cataract, I'm sure you're going to choose. And even Ramakrishna Paramahansa chose Narendranath Ghosh. Why? Because if a mentor mentors a good mentee, that mentee in turn will become a mentor one day and will be able to propagate everything that has been taught and even more. So I think it's also a prerogative of the mentors to pick up the right mentee, so that that time, energy, that knowledge does not go to waste and to waste.